Wait.
Whoa,
Let me show
okay.
you something that I got for free.
Actually, oh my god, that's crazy.
The sweet potato.
Mhm.
I love it. I thought I was gonna walk in here. There's gonna be some black people with the sweet potato.
Fucking Bojan. All right.
Damn. That's exactly how we would always say it in the house. It's like, damn. Sweet taters.
The sweet taters.
Sweet taters.
The sweet taters.
And now, it's time for the Sweet Potato Podcast featuring Matt and Theron.
I laugh every time I hear the Big D.
Do you think we could get on the radio here?
I bet they wouldn't say no. It's just, would people care?
Like,
Actually,
imagine like that you hear like that intro and
Oh.
we're like on the show. We're like
lot of-
on like during in D Hall. They're playing us at like.
a lot of your friends, or not friends, but like people you know, because Ahmed will repost every single thing we ever do. So
Dude, everything he always reposts.
everything. So all of your like people you know, they like them.
Wait, I have a story to tell you, but you have to cut it.
Okay,
Can you remember? Can you make a note to cut at the very beginning?
it's at the
of the
beginning, so
story?
we're good.
Okay. Story, because that's a good story, but it's so like it was so annoying, dude. Oh my god, dude, how
People
was
are
your day
annoying.
today? How was your day today, child?
How was my day today? It was fine. I made some pretty cool cookies, but then I went to work, and work was annoying.
Yeah,
Work
I
was
had a
very-
5-hour shift today in the office. I gave a
Mm.
tour. It was a great tour, a wonderful tour. Someone call it the best tour.
Some would call it
And then I had pickleball e-board, and I set up a hot table fundraiser for pickleball.
that I will say that hot table shit. Ooh, that stuff's good. Hot table
And
is
it's
good.
so close to campus. It's so good.
Have you tried Pepe's Pizza or Poppy's Pizza?
I have not. I have Patties,
Patties.
right? Isn't it Patties?
Yeah.
Patties. I have not. But you know what? Actually, this is some news. I've taken a little page out of your book here. I am cutting right now. I'm dieting.
I like how you're like, that's Matt's thing. You're
Well,
like,
that is kind of like your thing.
wait, speaking of dieting,
Whoa.
wait,
Whoa.
let me show
Okay.
you something that I got for free.
Okay.
Entertain the audience.
Let's
Talk
do it.
about your cutting.
Yeah, so I was sitting there. I've been going to the gym for like 2 years now, and I looked at myself and I said, I'm getting too fat. Something's got to change. I'm too fat. I gotta fix it. So I decided, hopped on ChatGPT. It gave me some optimal stuff.
Wait, are you ready?
So I've been, yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, so hold on. So before I show everybody, so this is a gift that I've been asking for because we love reality TV here, and
Right.
this is let's just say this is a relic of reality TV's past. Okay.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Oh my god, is it gonna be the bunny? I brought the bunny. Actually. Oh my god, that's crazy.
So, yeah.
Whoa,
Here.
that's sick.
So
Bob H?
basically, I got that for free.
Run, fatty! Run, fatty!
I got that for free. From
Damn. Okay.
from friend of the pod, and it's awesome. I got it for free. I
shit.
watched them take it off the wall. I've been asking for that for a while because I feel like The Biggest Loser is a very old show to still be a sponsor for Planet Fitness. Is that wrong to say?
Yeah. No, that's not wrong.
So
Biggest Loser is like, it's not like, well, okay, The Biggest Loser doesn't really match Planet Fitness's style.
not anymore, especially since the
The
documentary
Biggest
came
Loser
out.
is like fat shaming, and Planet Fitness is like body positivity bullshit.
Every
not that
gym
there's
should
anything
be
wrong with
body
that.
positivity bullshit.
Every gym should be fat shaming.
It's like
Run, fatty! Run! Work for that pizza, bitch!
No, they would like reward. No, it wasn't rewards. It was it was like
bare minimum to survive.
No, it was Temptations. They would like tempt them.
Ooh.
You know how they tempt like in Mr. Beast games with money? They would tempt the Biggest Loser people with cake
with food
and cookies, yeah,
Okay.
and pizza.
You get cookies if you run the fastest, and then they wouldn't give it to them anyway.
You know that girl
Yeah,
that he was yelling at was like she was like the main player of that documentary.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
Calling him out.
Well, you know they signed up for it, so I don't really feel that bad.
It's crazy what they did. Honestly, you should watch that.
Like if you sign up for it, it's like Running Man. You know,
Speaking of signing up for it, there is a new documentary that's like in similar style coming out about America's Next Top Model with Tyra Banks. You remember what they used to do on that show? They would shave their heads, pull out their teeth.
Oh
as
yeah,
punishments.
yeah.
And it's all about
How
how. Oh my god, it's gonna be so good. I cannot wait for that documentary.
You got it. If you're not locked in, then that's on you.
You're ganging up. Stop ganging up on her.
Stop ganging up on her.
It's a pylon.
Yeah. Tag team.
Oh god.
Is this a tag team?
I'm gonna be real. Team? We'll get into it a little bit, but like I'm kind of glad that's over. It just dragged on at a certain point. That part 3 always just.
Part 3 was tiring, but we'll talk.
I didn't even
about
finish
it. But first things first.
Shout out to our wine
the
sponsor,
Epstein
Wink.
Files. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But first things first.
Gay, she was
so right now we're recording this on a Friday.
Facts.
And last Saturday was the Royal Rumble in Riyadh.
Well, I was thinking before you even get into that.
Did you watch this?
Before you get into that,
okay.
When this is coming out, we are either in a post New England Patriots dub or a post New England Patriots loss. So
it's gonna be our loss. I think.
So let's say they win. Yo, shout out Drake May. You guys did so good. Shout out and Michael May. Patriots forever.
You guys got me.
Well, sucks that they lost, I guess. Seattle forever.
I saw this coming a mile away.
Anyways, back to the Royal
Rumble. There we go. Now we can show whichever one is appropriate.
Yeah.
So.
Oh God. Hey, did you know that if you go to the WrestleMania and stuff, you can take the chair home?
Really?
Oh my God.
So here's the thing, right? This was
Where do you keep
honestly.
That?
Did you see anything on my wall? Did you see anything about this?
I saw the pre-show at the gym.
Okay, but did you like see anything like what happened?
No, I just watched them.
This was.
Oh my God! Wait a second. Did you see the guy free climb that tower? He free climbed a skyscraper in an Asian country. His whole thing is free climbing. And what he does is you know what free climbing is?
Yeah, it's when you climb without any kind of
harness.
Or
he climbed this
no harness. You just climb. Yeah.
This extremely tall building. Anyways, and it was live on Netflix when he was doing it. He went like no hands at a certain point, just feet. Like it was crazy. Regardless, one of the commentators was Seth freaking Rollins.
Dude, he's getting into the commentary game. Mm-hmm. He's good at it, dude.
Yeah.
Seth freaking Rollins is a good commentator.
He'd be great at Traitors.
He commentated. He did. So Seth freaking Rollins did halftime at the Lions Vikings game on Christmas. Because they did it. It was like a Netflix collaboration.
Yeah, because Netflix is really getting into the live events. So I think they're trying to promote the WWE stuff. Yeah.
But he's a good commentator.
You know,
he would be a good if of any wrestler other than Nikki Bella, who is already on Traitors.
Yeah,
I think
Miz,
honestly,
Seth Rollins,
and the Miz.
I think Becky Lynch too.
The Man. Yeah.
I feel like Netflix is gonna start taking the pay-per-views. Like, I think at a certain point they're gonna make that deal.
Dude, right now the pay-per-views are on ES. Do you know how expensive ESPN? It's not just ESPN Plus. It's ESPN Plus? Like. No, it's not the one that's bundled.
Oh,
it's
really?
Like the more expensive bundle. It's the $30 bundle.
A month?
Yeah, dude. It's $30 a month, and you get Hulu with ads, Disney Plus with ads, and ESPN like premium. It's like the top tier. It's unlimited. ESPN Unlimited.
Wait,
because they used to just be Plus
with ads. You still get it. You get Hulu, but still with ads for $30 a month.
Yes. Hulu with ads, Disney Plus with ads, and ESPN Unlimited. Or for like $25, you can get like Hulu and Disney and ESPN Plus. But it's ESPN Select now. They like split it into 2 tiers.
It's so stupid.
It's so expensive.
So the Select is the higher tier?
No, the Unlimited is the higher tier. Select is like the
But-
basic tier that
so
doesn't have everything.
Is the highest tier where you get the pay-per-view?
Yeah. You know how much it costs just for ESPN Unlimited? No extra anything. $30 a month.
Also, you might as well just get the bundle. No, because then you.
But the problem with the bundle is after your first year with the bundle, it goes up to $45.
Oh.
Yeah.
At that point, just.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say go pirate it,
Crazy,
but like,
dude.
don't pay. Watch someone watch it on Twitch.
Dude, just watch it on math streams or Twitch. Like, there's better places to watch. The most annoying thing is like what if I want to watch an old pay-per-view? They took
You have
those
to
all
go
off
to
of
that
TikTok,
toy
too.
store in
So
the mall
annoying.
that has it on the TV
Yeah.
screen.
But it's just like, so this Royal Rumble was really good. The women's Royal Rumble was, I think, the best one in a while. Liv Morgan won, which was great.
She was
it's
after
her
my
first
time.
Royal Rumble.
She was before and
See,
after my time.
No, she wasn't, because she came on. Do you remember the Riot Squad?
That wasn't during my time.
It was at the end of your time, I think. It was at the end of our time,
I
because
think
I was
she
still
was
watching
coming back when I was leaving. Oh, actually, I think I wrote it down.
Because when we started watching, she was in NXT.
Yes, that is correct.
And then she like debuted, and then she left for a little, and then now she's like the star. Like she's the women's champion. Her and Dominic Mysterio. But that was a good match.
What the fuck?
And then AJ Styles got retired by Gunther.
Oh really?
That was crazy. And it wasn't like, you know how he retired John Cena? It was like a bad match.
Yeah.
This was like a good, like I was satisfied with the match. I thought it was a good match. It was entertaining, and he like retired him, and it was like an intense match. It wasn't like he just tapped out for nothing. You know?
Okay.
And then there was some other fuck ass match. Oh, Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre. That was fine. And then the men's Royal Rumble was really good, and Roman Reigns won.
Oh really?
Which is crazy. And I think they're gonna set up for Roman Reigns versus CM Punk, probably.
Oh, for sure. For
the championship.
For sure.
Yeah.
When is
But
WrestleMania?
it was
Isn't
crazy.
that
It
coming
was a
up?
good match. Yeah, it's in April.
Yeah, that's like a big one.
I think the only disappointment I have is Brock Lesnar was in it, and he like got taken out a little too early.
Oh, you think?
He didn't get he went in, he took out some like this new guy like Obi Femi, who's like this like African wrestler who's
He's like the
they're,
Bronwyn.
pushing him.
He's like the Bronwyn Newport of the group.
Yeah.
He's
And there was
Newbie.
like he came in and he was doing really well, and then he got taken out by two other guys while freaking main event Jey Uso was coming in. Like he was walking in through the crowd, and while like they just eliminate Brock Lesnar when no one was watching. Which like I thought Brock Lesnar was gonna win the Rumble. Randy Orton was also in the Rumble, which was pretty cool.
Randy freaking Orton.
Randy freaking Orton. But it was overall pretty good. It was definitely solid. I like the ending of it. The only thing other than obviously Brock Lesnar was kind of disappointing. The Miz was in it, and it was really cool because The Miz now has appeared in 18 Royal Rumbles. So one more and he'll tie Kane for the most ever Royal Rumble appearances.
Oh,
and
really?
Two more Royal Rumbles and he'll take the record for most ever Royal Rumble appearances.
So he's like almost
crazy.
he's almost like the Tamra Judge, some would say.
Because think about it, I mean, The Miz is still actively wrestling. And he's been
sure.
actively wrestling for like 20 years.
Could the Miz go
Almost.
on House of Villains because he is a heel, as in the way that Mr. Spectacular went on House of Villains?
Yeah, he's like, dude, The Miz is like almost always a heel. Like he's rarely a babyface, and even when he is a babyface, he's still basically a heel.
So he's originally from Real World, right?
Yeah, he went on the Real World, and he went on that other show.
Challenge?
The wrestling show. No, there was a wrestling show. It was a reality show,
Oh,
like
okay.
specifically for wrestling. I can't remember what it's
Well,
called.
yeah. Well, he also had his own reality show as well after that, The Miz and the Misses.
Yeah.
You know what I will say about The Miz is he has a lot of charisma, and he seems like someone who, like, they would be pushing into the mainstream, kind of like what they're doing with Seth Rollins. I feel like
Yeah.
the Miz would be a great representation of the brand. Kind of in the same way that the Bella Twins are.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, I can't find it, but yeah, the Miz. He's been wrestling for 20 years. He made his WWE debut in 2006. So 20 years,
Okay.
dude. It's freaking nuts. And yeah, the Real World, because him and Johnny Bananas are friends.
Right, as well as he's friends with that the wrestler. Who's his best friend wrestler? Who's the Miz's best friend? That guy.
John Morrison,
Yes, I'm pretty sure John.
but they're not
Morris-
actually best friends.
Yeah, I think
That
they
was
are.
oh wait, no, he's actually best friends with Dolph Ziggler.
That's what I'm
that's
talking
who he's
about. That's
best
what I'm
friends
talking about.
Because Dolph Ziggler
Um,
was the one who is always on the Miz and Misses.
He is friends with Bananas as well. I'm pretty sure. I could be
Ziggler.
wrong. Yeah.
Dolph Ziggler might have also come from some kind of.
So the Real World also. Do you remember CT and Trishelle, or at least Trishelle from
Yeah,
the Winners
yeah,
of
yeah,
Traitors? They were from the Real World as well. They went from Real World to the Challenge, and then she's friends with Bananas. So I think they're all in like similar circles.
Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, he definitely could make it on. He would be great on the Traitors.
Oh, the Miz would be fantastic.
And honestly, dude, Dolph Ziggler too. He's like an entertaining guy. He's an
I think
entertaining
AJ
wrestler.
Styles would be fun too.
Oh my god, dude! Now that he's retired,
AJ Styles.
AJ Styles is probably like one of the greatest like wrestlers of all time. Not WWE wrestler, but like greatest like career between WWE and TNA and Japan Pro Wrestling. He probably is one of the.
Yeah. I just think that AJ Styles has like a character, and I feel like I remember him being small. And
Yeah, he's like a small guy.
He'd be a great mission. He'd be great for missions.
He'd be great for missions. Oh my god, he'd be amazing for
I
missions.
like when Lisa Rinna was like, and Steven, he's a good missioner. Like, I like how she created that word. These people, they're good missioners, I think Steven's a traitor because he cut me some ham, and I haven't gone over that. He cut me some turkey.
I just like. Okay.
And
That happened. Did that happen in the last episode? It
no,
did.
that was the
Or
banquet.
2 episodes ago.
Yeah.
But that we didn't talk about that, did we?
No.
Okay.
We will.
We will talk about
We will
that.
talk
But
about
before
it.
we get into
We have some stuff. No, but no, not yet. We have a lot more.
What?
We have
What?
a lot more.
What else?
Well, actually,
What
yes,
else do we have?
You can put those on because we do have a Salt Lake City hot topic. Did you see that Bronwyn Newport has a new man?
I did not. Who the hell is that?
So Bronwyn Newport has a new man. He is a model that goes by the name of Brandon Good, and she's like been in his likes since December. I think I saw someone that was like December 26th.
Oh shit.
Can we talk about how like she went from Todd to this person? Like,
Yeah, well, Todd's a fat, ugly bastard.
apparently Todd farts when he kisses women.
According to Heather Gay.
Good
yeah.
for Bronwyn. Do you think she's coming back?
I mean, I hope so. She's really interesting. I don't see why not. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't see why they
She's a
wouldn't.
fantastic
She
housewife.
hasn't run her course yet. There's
No.
still like more to see from her. Like, you could be a fantastic housewife and still run your course, but I don't think she's run her course yet.
For sure.
That makes sense.
For sure. I guess while we're here, maybe we can talk a little bit about Salt Lake City.
I mean, we might as well just polish it
Yeah.
off now. I feel like there's not much to talk
I
about.
mean, the
Reunion
Todd
Part 3,
the Todd stuff was crazy. I will say, like that
it was emotional.
hard to watch.
It was emotional. Yeah, for sure.
Whitney running away during it was weird. How it like triggered her, and
Well,
then
'cause
Justin
she, like, I
Justin
get it.
hugs her, holding his big gulp. I'm like, we gotta calm down. Like we gotta.
Yeah,
calm
that was
down.
funny. No, I got it though, because she was saying that like basically like she felt like she was acting like Todd.
Mm. Yeah.
Like she was the Todd in her relationship.
Yeah.
She's the douchebag in her relationship. So I get it, kind of.
And then
but
there was this
It
part
was, a little,
about
it was a little OD.
Meredith like blaming production, and everyone was really mad. Whitney was the most mad and was like, "Production is the reason why we got that magazine cover," which is on my wall over there.
Oh, I low-key skipped part of the reunion. I think I missed that part.
yeah, it wasn't great.
I skipped like the first half of the reunion.
Brittany comes back, like it was okay.
Yeah.
Overall, I don't think my opinion has changed on any of the women. Everything I said last episode still stands.
Yeah, I think the biggest takeaway is I just want to kind of talk about like where the show stands right now. I think
Right.
obviously this was a great season. This was a really good season.
I don't think we should have the same cast though, because
No, I
And
think
there's
that
a
it's
trend
time.
with-
Lisa should stay. I think Lisa is cooking
For
right
sure.
now. We got to keep Angie. I like how they talked about Angie and Lisa's dynamic because they're
Yeah.
actually really funny.
it is.
They're like they have such a good dynamic, and the fact that they hate each other but they're also like so close is like entertaining.
Oh, it's awesome.
I still think that Mary could be a friend.
Could be a friend. I think she should keep the housewife status in the same sense that, like, I found this comparison. Dolores Catania. Dolores would have her
That's
blow-ups,
true.
but she also is the voice of reason for the show.
That's true. Yeah, I agree with that.
And Mary didn't do nothing. Like, she showed a lot about her personal life, but then
she
she
did.
got into it with
I think-
Meredith. Her ending Lisa Barlow at the reunion, like, she stands her
Yeah,
ground.
I think if she was a friend, it would not change much. But I think that
We've
either
seen
way,
it.
because like you can
We've
be a
seen
friend
it,
and be
yeah.
involved. I mean, look at Brittany. Brittany's basically a housewife.
I think Brittany should
And speaking of that, make Brittany a housewife.
give Brittany a snowflake, demote. I think we should demote
Whitney.
Whitney Rose to a friend and or fire. I do think that
Yeah,
I would say let's fire Heather
Well-
Gay, but I think that there's a Heather takedown incoming. So let's give
I
her
don't
one
think
more
Whitney's
year.
gonna. I don't think Whitney's gonna go anywhere. Like, I think she'll stay as a guest, even if they like remove her.
Yeah.
But still, their best bet is probably to make her a friend of Heather.
For sure.
And maybe, hopefully, this is Heather Gay's last season. There is the Meredith marks in the room.
Yeah, I don't like the whole
I
we're not gonna film
think-
with Meredith thing, but I do think that she deserves another season.
Yeah, but like if Meredith left, like I don't know. But then I want to see her take down Heather. You know,
I think if Meredith
And-
left,
and who
then
would
a
they?
lot
I
of-
don't think.
a lot of the drama
Do we
would
do we
go
need
away.
a newbie?
I would. That's a good question. I think that I would throw
Do we
in
want
a
a
newbie.
newbie?
I would throw in a newbie.
You know what I like? Hold on. I like the idea of like soft launching newbies as friend of.
Yeah, the friend of to newbie pipeline. It's a newer thing. That
Like-
wasn't something
Like
we used
Angie
to see.
Pay was a
Angie
friend of, a great friend of, and then
there
became a
was
full time.
Sutton.
Brittany is a friend of, and if she became a full time, I think she'd be great full time. And I think by doing that, it eliminates the issue of like, okay, you have a newbie, and then they're like ass.
Who
They're
else
terrible.
was?
You know what I mean?
Who else was friend to Housewife Pipeline? Oh, Eva.
I can't think. I don't know.
Eva
any
on
off the top of my head. Okay.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
I feel like Marlo on Atlanta. Not good. Not good. Not good. Not good.
But see how you should if they're a
and
friend and they
Shamia.
suck as a friend, like at that point you can say like, okay, just cut them without
Right.
having to be like they were a full timer. You know what I mean?
I also like bringing back a legacy housewife as a friend of, like Cynthia Bailey as a friend of, or
I think maybe they should bring Jen Shaw back on the show.
I don't think that's gonna happen. Monica maybe though. I would like to see Monica. Jeff Lewis.
Yeah, but they
wouldn't, though.
won't.
Jeff Lewis wouldn't.
I feel
wanna see
like
Monica.
who if there's anyone who they would bring back, like I don't really think there's not that
There's
many
only
people who would been on Salt Lake.
There's only 3 options. One of them's a racist. one of them
Monica,
just got
Jenny
out of-
Wynn,
yeah.
and
So
Jen Shaw.
in Jen Shaw. But no, I am excited for season 7. I think Whitney did confirm she's coming back, as well as Brittany and Bronwyn and Meredith confirmed they're both coming back. So we
Okay.
will see. We will
That's
see,
good.
won't we?
All right.
Okay.
But yeah, I think that's a good place to end for Theron Salt Lake recaps. And I
They're
will
in Salt Lake takes.
post
Are
these
you
sunglasses.
are you happy for yourself that you got through an entire season?
I
That's
can't believe
rare.
I watched an entire season.
I think
of-
that's only going to
show.
happen with that show and possibly what we're about to talk about next, which is the Real Housewives
Ultimate
of.
Trip.
Oh, well, that's
Fuck.
different. But the Real Housewives of Rhode
that
Island.
doesn't count.
Um.
Yes.
So Real Housewives.
Maybe
of Rhode
I'll bring.
Island-
Should I bring the sunglasses? Should I keep the sunglasses as just Salt Lake, or should it be something
That's
else
just
too?
Salt Lake. Maybe you can find another pair.
What about Ultimate Trip?
Oh, they can come back for Ultimate Trip because of Lisa Barlow.
You're right. You're right.
Okay.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do right now is we are going to watch the trailer. Theron has not seen this. We're going to
Yes.
speed it up and have our hot takes. You ready?
Okay. Let's
Let me tell you, it's giving very early Jersey days. So
Wow.
what I will say is I'm very excited. I think it's really cool to have one of these shows that's like filmed so close to kind of where we are, and we kind of know to an extent the culture in that state because I mean, to be fair, we vacation there, but we've been to these places where they've filmed, and I've definitely seen all of like these type of women there before. What I will say
This is so interesting because I didn't like even know it was like this.
This graphic here is really gonna help you. Shout out Queens of Bravo for putting this out. So it really is like the Real Housewives of Rhode Island. Oops, all Dolores. They all look like Dolores Catania, and they're all have the same exact hair color, and they're all of the
Dolores
same skin tone.
and Liz.
Dolores
look
and
the
Liz
exact same.
look the exact same. So Dolores is officially
Like, that's confusing.
a friend of. Dolores is 100% officially a friend of. She's the second to ever transfer a franchise. She's the first to ever be on 2 shows at once, because technically she's not fired. So that should be fun. So we have Alicia, we have Ashley. Already I know that's gonna fuck me up. 2 A names with the same. Then we have Dolores, and then we have Rula. She seems easy to understand. Rosie, Joe Ellen, Liz, and Kelsey. Now,
Rosie and Kelsey are giving like Barlow and
remember when
Marks.
we couldn't?
Like, I'm gonna get confused.
Remember when we couldn't? So Ashley is a former bachelorette. She's the one that owns the coffee shop that I've been to.
Right.
So we obviously know Dolores. Rula is the what did she say? She's not Persian. She's they said it in the trailer, but regardless, she seems like she's going to be like the newbie in the group. Because from what I can understand, they all seem like friends.
Right. Yeah.
Liz is my favorite so far. The Rhode Island Dolores. She seems like she's gonna be like major, and I mean this in the best way, like major LVP Kyle Richards, like head bitch in charge kind of thing. Like what Heather Gay thinks she is, you know?
Right.
Like she's like the Giselle. She's the, you know.
I can see that.
But I'm excited. Oh, you know why I'm even more excited? This was what I was going to tell you. So I'm even more excited because I have tickets to go to the Red Sox in April, and I already had tickets. And I found out today that day is also going to be Bravo night, which is awesome.
Oh my god, what are the odds of that?
What are the odds of that? And who do you think is going to be a Bravo night?
Probably Dolores.
What if I told you it was more than just Dolores and it was the entire cast of the Real Housewives of Rhode Island?
All right, but they said they said that's before, and it was like
true. There was no, but like, you know, whatever. I already had tickets going, so hopefully I'll be partying with all of them. So.
Yeah. No, that's awesome, dude. This show looks really good.
The show looks really good. I will be watching. You know,
when is it airing? It's not airing at the same time as
April 2nd.
Salt Lake, right?
April 2nd. So
as long as it doesn't air in the same time frame as Salt Lake,
not at all. It'll be over before, which is awesome.
Because I cannot watch 2 of those shows.
You cannot watch 2 of those shows at the same time, but also it's gonna lead us right into summer. I think the vibes are gonna be high.
Oh, that's perfect. That's gonna be awesome.
No Dolo in the trailer though.
Yeah, but she was in the like kind of meet the cast thing.
She was in the meet the cast, yeah. But I'm excited.
But I like that. That was good. It looks good. You know, it looks very good.
I guess one more little hot topic we have is E announced that they will be doing the new RHONY Legacy show. So the women decided that they wouldn't get a Bravo deal. They're going to go to the E network for the Golden Life, which
just looks dog shit.
Going to be the RHONY Legacy show that is set in Palm Beach, Florida. That? So it's going to be Ramona Singer.
Between Luann and Sonia.
It's going to be
fucking Jill Zarin.
Ramona, Jill Zarin, Luann, Kelly Ben Simone, and Sonia Morgan. Kelly Ben Simone's from Scary Island. She's early RHONY.
Like this just doesn't look good. It's okay.
Needs Dorinda.
Here's the thing, right?
Needs Dorinda.
Here's the thing. I don't want to see Jill Zarin anymore.
No.
I don't know who Kelly Drestamone is.
Ben Simone.
I don't want to see any more Sonia, and I don't want to see any more Ramona. The only person I'm remotely interested in seeing is Luann.
I'm gonna
And
watch it because it's gonna be
Luann,
fun, but I don't think it's
Luann
gonna
is
be
on
a serious
every
show.
single Bravo like
She's on everything.
spinoff, Housewives spinoff I
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
So like, like I just like don't think that I feel like how House of Villains was like the cheap dog shit.
Right.
This is how I feel like the Golden Life is going to be, but I don't, which makes it maybe entertaining. Like,
I
it might
will
be entertaining.
say that I do find it a little low effort that they reused the cast photo for 3 of the women and then couldn't even color coordinate the other 2 in this bad graphic. Yeah. I also think that Bravo might have fucked up because the show might be dog shit, but I do think it's going to attract hella viewers.
Well, obviously, because RHONY fans aren't going to watch.
RHONY fans are not going to watch new RHONY, and I think they are going to watch this. And I do think that Bravo might have fucked up because let's just say that I think RHONY and RHONY Legacy can exist in the same universe, and I think that if, let's say, The Golden Life was produced by Bravo, they would make a killing. I will be honest with you. Like, people love their RHONY OGs, so I'm excited for them. But
I think they're gonna cancel RHONY, like just kill the franchise, and they're just gonna have next gen at NYC.
I heard it's doing well.
Because if that's doing so well, and that takes place in New York, and like they don't like the new RHONY has a bunch of really young people on it.
I think new RHONY needs to just be dead.
I think that like it gets to a point where like it's probably their best bet to just like kill the New York franchise.
See, but I do think that there's a world where let's keep 3 of the new RHONY people that are good and add in some OGs. I think that could be a world that we exist in.
They won't do it though.
They won't do it.
Especially not with the Golden Life.
And now with the Golden Life, I don't know. But do you think that
like who are they gonna get? Bethany Frankel's never coming back.
True, but do you think that we're gonna have another
Carolyn Epstein Roswell and
Carolyn Epstein Roswell was at Bluestone Manor last Saturday for the finale party. So what I will say is so the reason that House of Villains is on Peacock is because ended the deal.
Jeffrey Epstein was a good man. Okay, Jeffrey Epstein was a good man.
That's
He's
Dorinda.
a friend of.
Why are you doing Dorinda? Why are you doing Dorinda? Why are you doing Dorinda impression? Dorinda never met Jeffrey Epstein. Man.
He's a wonderful man.
And you know what?
Okay.
And you know what? Stop it, Luann. Stop it, Luann.
If you're gonna come for my good friend Jeffrey Epstein. I personally, I want to appreciate that. I just don't appreciate that. Okay, me and Michael Rappaport always would hang out with Jeffrey Epstein. He's a good man, okay? He's a great man. I just don't appreciate the fact that you think it's okay to talk about him like that. It's just not okay.
Can I give a little Beverly Hills update for the fans that care?
Oh, of course. Yeah.
The
few that care.
I was talking to you about this. So last episode of Beverly Hills, Amanda, right? Scamanda Francis. She basically,
I called this, by the way.
You called it. She basically was crying all episode because it's the anniversary of one of her kids that died, right? And she's getting into an argument with Dorit, and Dorit basically says something along the lines of I don't like the things that you said to me, X, Y, and Z. And Scamanda's like, well, this is the anniversary of Zion's death. And then Kathy Hilton goes, was that your dog? So she goes, no, that was my son. They're all like, whoa. They're all crying. Dorit goes, well, we'll table the argument, but I do just want to say, and she kept going. And then during another argument, Amanda goes, and basically you made me leave that dinner party crying. I've never run away from a dinner party. And Dorit goes, well, I heard that you ran away from a cult. Apparently Amanda was in a cult.
Holy shit.
So, who knows?
That's crazy.
I think you called it.
It's time for Dorit to go, though. Honestly, Dorit's gotta go.
For sure.
Dorit's gotta go.
I think
Were they doing coke in your bathroom?
I think there's 2 ways to save Beverly Hills. And they both involve...
They both involve Lisa Rinna.
No, they both involve Lisa.
That's true,
Bringing back Vanderpump and or Rinna. No.
Okay.
Telling you.
Let's think about this. No. Hold on. How much would bringing back Vanderpump actually do?
Kyle gets a worthy opponent. I mean,
Yeah, that's true,
like, I'm sick of like the let's bring in a newbie,
Yeah,
let's haze
yeah, I
them,
agree.
let's bully them off the show, let's bring in a newbie, let's hate. Because
Yeah.
think about why OC's worked so long. Vicky
What?
and Tamara have been on there for 14 years, and it's still.
I want to
not-
see a drug relapsed Kim Richards.
Ooh, I want her on the Traitors. I want her on the Traitors.
Imagine like okay. Imagine.
Vanderpump.
I just feel like
Vanderpump and Kyle on season 5 Traitors. Be good. Vanderpump
okay,
would be
how
a
did Lisa
sickening
Rinna-
traitor.
how did Lisa Rinna end things with the rest of the Housewives?
She's good with Kyle. She's good, really good with Erica. She's good with the Fox Force 5. I don't think that the Fox Force 5 is talking to Dorit though anymore.
Okay,
So
I just feel like okay, so either Lisa Rinna comes back and revitalizes the show, which will
Right.
never happen because she'll never go back, or just like I mean, it. You remember what she said to that girl at what the fuck's her name? Carolyn Stanberry. You remember what she said to Carolyn
that was
Stanberry?
good.
I'll see. I mean, at least I'm gonna see you at BravoCon. No, you
No,
won't.
Go back to Dubai. You go, Caroline.
Dude.
You know what? Speaking of being a national treasure, can we put a rest in peace to Catherine O'Hara? Like,
Oh my god,
that was so upsetting.
man.
And I
That was
just
upsetting.
watched Best in Show.
No, did you watch Best in Show?
Oh my
What a
God.
good movie.
What a
What a good freaking
I
movie.
said movies are not stacked like that anymore.
Have
You're
you watched any of the other two?
So all
Have
of
you watched
them, they're all on
Mighty Wind or
Netflix.
Waiting for Girlfriend?
They all just got put on
Okay.
Netflix, so I'm gonna watch them all. Can I talk about Best in Show for a minute? What's going on
Yeah, of
between
course.
Parker Posey and Michael Hitchcock's characters? Why do they both have braces? And why, like, what is going on between them? Because he's clearly not into women. Like, the actor obviously isn't, but, like, the character's clearly... right? Am I the only one who got that?
Yeah.
Let me tell
No,
you.
that's like why it's like
That the gay couple of Michael McKean and that other guy that's
Yeah.
just in the stuff.
the guy who hosts the
Fantastic.
shows.
Fantastic acting on their part.
Dude.
But of course Eugene Levy and Catherine O'Hara are the best characters. The fact that like the ex-boyfriend's just kissing her and they're talking, trying to hook up like at the table. That was so funny.
Dude, I need to rewatch that movie.
And-
That's the one I haven't seen the longest. It's so funny though.
Ed Begley Jr. as the hotel manager.
Yes, dude.
And the guy with the hound was funny. Jennifer Coolidge and Jane Lynch being secret lesbians. Like, fantastic.
Yes. Oh my god. Dude, so those three movies, Best in Show, Waiting for Guffman, and Mighty Wind, have the same cast.
Oh, really?
They all have basically the same cast.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. It's so fun to watch that movie and then think of like the total opposite that Eugene and Catherine play in Schitt's Creek. Like,
yeah.
so they're similar but so different. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Best in Show
No,
is fantastic.
they always
They grew up.
yeah, they do it. There's also did Best in Show have Fred Willard in it?
Oh my god, he was the commentator making the dirty jokes.
Yeah, okay. He's also in both other movies.
Oh, that's awesome. That's absolutely
Catherine O'Hara's in both, and the other two,
Eugene.
Eugene Levy is. They're all. It's the Parker Posey, Michael McKean. They're all in all of those movies.
Oh, god, that it's not a bumblebee, so you were there, goddammit, and you got a fucking clown?
Oh my god!
Oh, it was
holy
so
shit!
funny.
What a good movie! What a good movie!
I will say,
Um,
I've driven by the dog show that was near us.
Yeah,
It was the same weekend as something else, and those people are real. Like, they think that they treat it the same. Like, they think that that's... Hey. Backing up.
you know what else is a good movie too? That's also a Christopher Guest movie is Spinal Tap. That's another good Christopher Guest
Mhm.
movie.
Well, it's
with
also
Rob
Rob Reiner. It's a Rob Reiner movie. Did they co-direct?
No. So it's a Rob Reiner movie, but it's not like
They both worked on the
he's
project.
like the Rob Reiner is like the director in the movie of the fake documentary.
Oh, I thought it was a Rob Reiner. That makes sense. I thought he actually directed
It's most.
Spinal Tap.
I'm pretty sure it's actually mostly Michael McKean and Christopher Guest.
Well,
who wrote it. They wrote all the music for it, and they wrote most of the
also
like,
rest in peace to
stuff for it.
Rob Reiner.
Yeah, that's tragic. But they actually made a sequel to Spinal Tap recently.
I know.
That just came out before he died, and that was also a really good movie. And Harry Shearer obviously is also in those movies.
Facts. But like the movies are not stacked like they used to be. I guess the closest we have to that is like the Marvel movies, I guess. But like
no, there's no movies. Christopher Guest movies are so like interesting because he like literally just had this like crew of like amazing actors, and they all like
I guess it's like the White Lotus thing.
And it's so good. And like the reason I like The Mighty Wind so much is because every single one of them performs music and also in Waiting for Guffman there's musical stuff too. But like they like wrote all the music for it. There's I couldn't remember.
When
was there music
at the end when Eugene Levy and Catherine O'Hara win, they start being recording artists for their doggy mixtapes.
And that's all like all the music they produced. That's all made by them.
Yeah,
they're all like super talented, like musician and like so it's awesome. But yeah, rest in peace to Catherine O'Hara. That's very depressing.
Let's move into some Traitors. Let's talk a little bit about Traitors. Obviously we'll.
But first, let's take a break. And we're back.
We're back. Are you excited?
Like did I show you my new glasses?
No.
I have new glasses. They're actually I kind of like them.
Jack and Diane is stuck in my head now since we've watched the Teddy Mellencamp Masked Singer. Oh yeah.
What do you think about
them? So are these for what are these
what do you think
for?
About the new glasses?
They're
the same as my last ones. They're for driving. Yeah.
They look fine. I think that when people wear new glasses, it's always just going to be everyone has to get used to them, even the person wearing them. So they do look a little weird to me, but they're not bad at all.
They're much like nicer than my old.
I
hated my old glasses so much.
Significantly nicer than your other ones. The other ones are terrible.
My old glasses were hella chopped. You know, it's terrible.
Can we talk? Don't you have a little anecdote?
But they have like a nice like semi-transparent.
Do you have an anecdote?
At the bottom? They're kind of cool.
Did you have an anecdote about going to get those glasses when you heard something on the radio? About something we're about to talk about in a Target.
Yeah, so I was in Target Optical, which fuck Target Optical by the way, because they didn't take my insurance and they didn't tell me about it until I got there, which is bullshit. But anyway, I was sitting there in the waiting room waiting for an egregious amount of time so I could get my glasses. And as I'm sitting there, they have like an old like 80s radio that's just playing the radio. It's like 94.7.
It's like Wes Anderson.
WMAS, the classic. And I'm sitting there listening to it, and all of a sudden I hear, "My name is Candiace Dillard Bassett."
My God.
I was like, "Whoa!" And she's like, "You may know me from the Real Housewives of Potomac and Traitors season 4." And some other guy comes on. He's like, "My name is blah blah blah, and I'm an author." And they're like, "If you want to hear us talk shit, come and listen to us on this show." And I didn't know that she had a podcast but she apparently she does with this guy, and they advertise for it on the freaking radio station.
That's what happens when you lose. It's what happens when you get banished.
Yeah. Well, let's get into that.
So we are here to discuss everything from the banquet on. So
yes.
start the
let's
episode.
Do a little speed round.
Episode 7.
Banquet.
What's
gonna happen?
Lisa Rinna is being a fabulous C-word.
Yes.
I really liked the shots of Lisa Rinna walking in, being like, "This is gonna be the most iconic banquet ever." She comes in.
Who wore it better, her or Boston Rob? Did you see that?
No.
They had Boston Rob dressed up in the sailor outfit.
Yes, I did see that. Yeah. Let me tell you, Boston Rob and Bob TDQ, that podcast is very fun to watch.
Dude, I haven't had a chance to watch it.
Oh, it's great. Their dynamic is fantastic. Let me tell you, those two.
I do hope. I love them. I would love to see them again, but I also hope that like imagine Rob Roush and Ron Funches running that podcast.
That would be good. Be good.
And Ron's like, I don't know about all these. I don't know about all these housewives. I never heard of a housewife before I went on the show, and now there's a lot of housewives, and they're crazy.
And he says that, and then this one starts going, well, I don't know her. I didn't even know who she was. What you said on the YouTube made me mad, Bob. What you said about me on the YouTube.
Did you see the Instagram post? The comedy routine that Ron Funches did?
Yes.
It's on his Instagram,
Yes.
and he's like, and now Michael Rappaport, and he goes blah blah. You know how in all his movies he goes blah blah blah, and he can't even act. Ron Funches is a funny guy.
I don't disagree. I just think that the stress got to him, and he became miserable.
He was so miserable. He did not enjoy being there. He was acting like the girl that looks like me.
Just vote, Nina.
Just vote.
I like how you finally admit that she looks like you.
Candiace, just vote. Candiace, Colton, just vote.
I think what I love
man.
about the banquet is Lisa Rinna.
Yeah, make that logo bigger.
Lisa Rinna has the amulet, right? And she
Yes.
goes up, and we don't know who she murders.
But it
because
looks like it might be Kristen or Natalie.
could be Kristen. Could
That's
be
who
Natalie.
they shoot it to look like Kristen or Natalie, because those are who she says in the confessional, and that's who it kind of shows like they might be going to help her fix it.
They all have
So
this.
we sit down.
They all have this feast. They're sitting down. There's like a turkey. The food looked good, and I bet all of these players finally were like happy that they could have a meal that didn't taste
People are like eating food. Steven is cutting turkey for people.
Did you hear about the food?
No.
About how I heard a lot more about the food.
Oh, it's like slop.
Apparently, it's terrible. Like
Why do you think they're all fighting over the salmon?
and
The
the
salmon
eggs
in the morning.
Apparently, the hard-boiled
'Cause that's
eggs
the only good
are very
stuff.
hard. Why are they eating the
Oh,
eggs
really?
so strange? Did you see Rob put the entire egg in his mouth at once?
Yes, he went.
I was like,
Well, okay, Rob just eats food like that. He eats food in a funny way.
Robbie Bobby. So Steven's cutting turkey. Dorinda is being a hostess, as she does. Alan
She's
comes
hosting,
in. Alan's saying
They find these cards. Steven finds these cards, and he like flips one over that
Why
has Kristen's
touch
face
them?
on it, and they're like, "That's weird."
Why even touch those, Steven?
Yeah.
Is Steven
So-
real? Why is Steven here?
No, Steven gets screen time in the newest episode. He's
for the fucking.
he's becoming
shocking.
major.
It's
It's like what's his name, Sam?
Yeah, but Sam, I feel like even Sam got more screen time than Mark and Steven.
No, that's not true. Sam did not get more. Sam had way less screen time than Steven.
I just know.
Sam,
know
the episode that
that,
Sam said his first line, he died.
I just know that Steven and Mark will be winning the show, and it's gonna be another. Well, the winner is Lord Ivar. It's gonna be what the.
Steven and Mark are not winning the show. Come on, that is not happening.
Alan comes in and basically says that there is going to be a murder in plain sight. It already has happened. He has these 2 antidotes, and he says that you can all speak amongst yourselves and take them. If the wrong person takes them, then the person still dies who was murdered. Natalie is very gung-ho.
So let's talk about this.
Natalie.
So there's 4 people. There's 4 people that say they all start thinking was it the food? Blah blah blah. Kristen is stressed out because Steven flipped the card over that had her name on it.
Rightfully so.
And she's like, there was a card that I'm nervous. What do the cards have to do with it? Could that be it? And they're like, okay, that makes sense. Now let's talk about Jam Jam is also stressed, but he just looks at whoever's next to him and is like, I think Lisa kissed me.
But he says it
And they're like, "Do
very
you think
under
you're
his
gonna die?"
breath,
And he's like-
the mic barely picked
He's
it
like,
up. It wasn't.
whatever. He doesn't even seem that interested.
Yeah.
Now, Natalie says, Steven cut me a slice of turkey. And then 5 other people say, yeah, Steven cut all of us turkey.
I even think that
And then Tara goes-
Dorinda served Mora, and it was a little thing, but they're all being
Tara.
very
It was Tara.
paranoid. It was Tara. They're all very
So
paranoid.
Tara is stressed out because unlike Steven, she wasn't going to eat the meat, but Dorinda walked over and said, you need to eat this, and handed her a plate.
Right.
Which, that's fair to be suspicious of. But Natalie, even though she's one of 5 people who ate the turkey, is freaking the fuck out.
Yeah.
Panicking.
She's very
She's full on panicking.
So
She's having a panic attack, basically.
So Kristen drinks it, and she basically says, fuck that, I'm just going to drink it before anyone can even decide I want it. So Natalie and Tara are fighting, and Tara gets up, and she's like, but I really want it, I'm really scared. So Tara's fighting for herself. Natalie is petrified and drinks it. Alan basically,
which Tara should have had it.
yeah,
100% over Natalie.
sure.
Natalie had no reason to drink it when 4 other people ate the same turkey that Steven cut. But regardless,
For sure.
the 2 people that they made it look like might die. Is there not going to be a murder? Do they both drink the antidote?
It's you, Jum
Alan
Jum.
says,
It's you, Jum Jum.
and the masked guys grab him by the arms, pull him out of his
Lisa,
seat,
Lisa,
and start
Lisa,
dragging him
Lisa,
as he's
Lisa,
dragged
kiss
away.
me. Lisa, kiss
me. Lisa, kiss
Housewives
me.
don't
Lisa,
kiss.
me.
Housewives don't kiss. And then Lisa was like, "What? I did not." No, that's what she said. She goes, "I did
And
not."
that's bullshit, that is not how she
It
felt.
was not the kiss, you guys. It was
I
the
believe
amulet.
Lisa. I don't think she did it.
And then
It wasn't the kiss, dude.
Dorinda starts some shit where she's like, "Well, I did the double kiss, and I did the double kiss, and you did the kiss." And they're like all counting kisses, and I did the kiss, you did the kiss, but your kiss was on the lips, your kiss was on the cheek. She didn't kiss on the cheek. I watched it happen. Dorinda is a blind Lisa Rinna apologist.
And this is bad because Lisa almost went home last night. Lisa
because
was
of
about
Golden.
to go home last night, and she was saved.
So, off of the
Right,
banquet,
and now
Lisa Rinna
Jam is screaming, "It's Lisa!"
Yeah. We go to breakfast. The Traitors all walk in first, and they all kind of are like, Lisa Rinna's like, "Hey, Rob, you're gonna need to do more than be a little quiet today. I really need your help defending me." And Rob is like, "Fuck that shit." Rob does not see a need to defend Lisa because
he's like, Rob's like, "Listen."
he sees the writing on the wall. He sees Lisa Rinna
And honestly,
going home.
well,
And
how would it look for Rob if Rob said something good for Lisa? How would it look for him? He wrote Lisa's. He didn't stick up for Lisa the first time. He wrote Lisa's name down already once.
Candiace
And
defending
now
Lisa
he suddenly
makes
flips to her side.
Candiace defending Lisa makes 100%. They're both housewives.
That makes sense.
Rob doesn't necessarily need to defend
Yeah.
Lisa, but he does not need to be going out of the way saying her name to other people. Now, for Rob's solo game, that was an amazing decision. Get out a traitor, build trust,
Amazing.
and there you go.
And now he not only it'd be one thing if he stayed quiet and voted for Lisa,
Right.
and great, she's gonna go home eventually, and he looks still like.
But
He's
Rob
kind of
did
on the
not
border,
stay
but
quiet
he's
at all this
actively working against Lisa. Now he looks like the faithful.
Well,
faithful. Him and
not
Colton,
only-
the faithfuls.
Not only actively campaigning for Lisa, he's not staying quiet at all because he's going for the advantage in the challenge as well. They have this challenge where they
Yes.
have to basically like carry all this gold up the mountain. There was like little things for shields. It wasn't that important.
Mhm.
But the top 6 with the most gold participate in the chance to get the advantage, which is the dagger, which gives you an extra
Yes.
vote at a round table.
2 votes at a round table. It can be used at any time.
extra
but it can
vote,
only be used
right?
once. Now, Rob.
It's just one
Yes,
extra
it's
vote,
an
or is
extra
it?
vote. Now
Yeah,
Rob
okay.
has the most. It's just one extra vote.
Yeah.
So Rob has the most gold, so he has the advantage in the challenge. So essentially, it's the blood bag challenge from House of Villains
Mhm.
season 2. They are. Everyone draws a card except for Rob, and the other 5 people they all
It
draw
was
a card.
actually a stone
and
tablet.
One of them has a dagger.
It was a stone tablet.
Okay.
It wasn't.
They all draw a
card.
stone tablet, and one of them has a dagger. And then Rob gets to ask each of them a question, and then determines
And
whose tablet. he
he's
wants to
really
take.
good at telling when people can lie. He's just got this. He's just got that power, man. I just be like, I can look
Now,
at you and be like,
I
yeah,
will
lie,
say-
man. The way he did it was fantastic. Natalie cracked
is
under
the
pressure.
worst liar I've ever seen. Every single one of them is like
Which
I don't
is
have
shocking.
the dagger, straight face, right? Maybe a little bit of pause in some of them, and he gets to Natalie, and he said he asked her a question. He was like, "Do you have the dagger?" And she like didn't. It was like it was the same thing that I mentioned with Meredith Marks' husband with Seth Marks, where like it's not a direct answer.
Yeah.
It's that not direct answer. Why aren't
Yeah.
you directly answering? Do you have the dagger? And she's like, don't take my tablet, please. Like, what? Like she didn't just say no, I don't have the thing. She like
Yeah.
she paused, she stuttered, she looked away from Rob. All right, it's pretty obvious that you're lying. Natalie is not a good liar. She is a great player. She's a great physical player and a great like game player too. She just is too emotional sometimes. Like she allowed herself to get too worked up. She allowed her like she.
I think the
she has a
pressure's for
terrible
sure
poker
getting
face.
to her.
That in the house challenge, she was like, if anyone takes a shield, they're a traitor. It doesn't make any sense.
The pressure's getting to her in the game.
Or if you take a shield, we'll vote you off tonight. Yeah.
Weird on why
For sure.
we're doing that.
But she's still a good player.
Rob wins the dagger, and the Dagger Six make a pact that they're not going to say who has the dagger. They come back to the castle. Rob's very
Which
open
is
about
another smart move by Rob. He tells
For
them
sure.
all that he got the dagger.
Rob's open about the Dagger
Yeah.
Six, which kind of presses Candiace, but Candiace doesn't trust Rob because of the vote of Lisa
Yeah,
Rinna.
he basically says like, "Hey, one of the 6 of us have the dagger. We all know who has the dagger.
Yeah.
We're not going to tell anyone else."
We get to the round table, and it's pretty clear Lisa's going home. They do try to pin. Who were they trying to pin it on? Oh, Natalie. Because Natalie makes a flub up in front of Tara
Because
and
of
Lisa
how she
Rinna.
acted. Because Tara,
No, she's pretty sure Natalie says when
it's another I killed.
It's another I killed when we murdered.
We killed.
Tara's coming
Which-
into her own.
and by the
though, I
way,
will say.
I do not feel bad because Natalie was the person who walked up to Michael Rapport and or not, no, that was Colin, but she went up to, who'd she do it to? Ron, maybe? And was like, "Are you a traitor?"
Yeah,
That's so stupid.
she liked the
It's
little
such a
games.
stupid way of playing the game.
So Lisa Rinna gets voted out.
But yeah, so she
And
had a flub up,
During
but
that,
Rinna gets, and
Candiace
including Rob,
does not
votes
vote
for
for her fellow housewife. Candiace does a throwaway vote to Rob, which starts the ball. That gets the ball rolling.
now, not. I want to clarify that they are in the direction of Lisa, but it does look like the tides are maybe shifting towards Natalie until Rob comes in and says, "Listen,
Yes.
is it possible that Natalie got worked up? Yes, but can we blame? We should go based on facts. And the fact is that Jam, who had nothing to gain from lying, said that Lisa did this."
Yeah, I know.
And Rob essentially seals the nail in Rinna's coffin. She is voted off. She
Not
goes
only
up
is she
there,
voted off, but she is the
and-
most iconic, the most legendary traitor. And it was so fun to see Lisa Rinna play this game. So fun to see Lisa Rinna back on reality TV. I think she really shined in this game, and I think we finally saw the real Lisa Rinna.
Yeah.
Get her away from the Beverly Hills chaos. I think
for
she
sure.
actually has healed on her time off. I think she was in a very
No,
bad
for
place
sure, I
the way it
agree.
ended, and it was really bad. It's really sad to see her go, but we loved her on the show. This brings us into the next episode where Candiace and Rob have an altercation in the turret, where Candiace reads him to filth and is like, "I don't trust you at all." So we come at breakfast, and who does not come back from breakfast? Colton Underwood. He finally is eliminated.
So at the turret. So at the turret, they're talking, and they're going over people. Basically, Rob says, like, "Listen, you can, have your way, right? Like, he said, because they get the option to recruit on this night.
Which is that a normal
And-
thing when it's just two?
No, that's not
Because
normal.
I've never seen that.
But it was interesting that they opted it. And Rob said, "I don't want to recruit, so I'm going to give you leeway on who we can kill."
Yeah.
And they talk about killing Steven, I think. And they talk about killing...
Natalie and Eric.
Was it Eric?
Natalie and
maybe?
Eric, yeah.
Natalie and Eric. And they also talk about killing Colton.
I tell you,
And
so smart on
Colton's
Rob's
name gets thrown
behalf.
up there.
So incredibly smart.
Because... So Rob, right after the round table, Colton says, "I think Candiace." He's getting suspicious of Candiace, and Rob encourages that. He's like, "Yeah, that's suspicious." And Colton tells a few other people that he's suspicious of
Mora,
Candiace.
I think, was one of them. Yeah.
Rob does not tell this to Candiace. And he's like, "You know what? If you want to kill Colton, I won't stop you. I personally hope you don't, but it's up to you." And obviously Candiace is like, "Yeah, let's take out Rob's biggest ally. Let's get back at him." She kills Colton,
listen,
not knowing that
listen.
it is going to
I'm glad-
steal.
Glad
her
we didn't get a duo.
things.
I'm just glad we didn't get a duo traitor win, because that would have pissed me
Listen,
off.
listen.
Rob deserves it. Colton doesn't.
I just don't like Colton.
No.
I love Rob. I don't like Colton.
You know who else loves Rob?
He's just too loud
Mora.
and annoying for me. But honestly, the perfect ally. Dude, she wants him so bad.
I support it.
She would literally do anything for him.
I support that relationship.
Yeah. It's a little desperate, but yeah.
The
it's cool.
episode, I mean, what else really goes down? I mean, The challenge was.
So they do the challenge. I can take it from here because
Yeah.
I know you didn't really like this.
I
episode
did
that
not
much.
like this
So
episode. Yeah.
I'll take over from here.
I will say the challenge was fun.
It was a quick. I loved this
The
episode.
challenge
personally.
was fun.
The challenge was super fun. They what did they even do for the challenge? Oh, the pictures.
The picture
they
photograph.
had to recreate. They split up into two teams.
Oh
It was
my
like
God.
the sound. It was like the sound one. The
Mora,
singing challenge again.
Mora, Dorinda, Natalie, and Tara. That is a fantastic group of people. They were so good at this challenge.
Yes.
And Tara's
Yes.
shining
Oh
in
my
these
God.
episodes.
All the
for
groups
me.
were good, except for the group with Eric Nam and Stephen
Candiace.
Coletti. That like
Okay,
and
Stephen
Candiace
Coletti's like,
and-
I am a master photographer, filmmaker. I am so good at this, and they failed on like all.
he
of
was
them.
getting like active in this episode. I know it was really funny, but they got some money for the prize
Why
pot,
are you
and
here?
Kristen got a shield.
Why are you on this show? Why is he?
I am liking him
here?
now that the table's smaller. He is getting better, and I will say I like Kristen a lot too.
I love Kristen.
She is shocking me.
Fantastic.
Because in the first few episodes, I'm like, oh yeah, freaking Kristen Kish. She's so boring. She got no screen time, and now she's like actually really
At
entertaining.
least Kristen Kish and Tara are being honest about how terrible and bad they are at this game. They both thought it was Colton.
No one is worse than no one's worse than Johnny though.
Oh, Johnny.
Johnny
yeah.
Weir is way off track.
But
24/7.
Johnny was like going up to Terry. He's like, "Who is it then?" He was like, "What the fuck?" They were shocked that Colton got murdered.
I will say, breakfast. There is one thing that happens that is of note. They're talking about Colton dying, and Rob drops his fork.
Oh my god! Do you think that really happened?
Which, like,
or was
yeah,
that
that's
editing?
normal.
I guess it really did
No, I
happen.
think it really happened
But like,
because they wouldn't have made such a. But like, come on, like you're like, okay, I've seen Rob. Rob has. This is not the first time he's dropped something at breakfast.
no.
This happened in an earlier episode, I'm pretty sure, where he dropped something or he like clanked on something.
Do you remember when Phaedra was upset that Larsa Pippin's boyfriend and her are on the same season of the Traitors, and Larsa Pippin's boyfriend Marcus got murdered, and Phaedra was consoling Larsa, and that was one of Dan's points to get Phaedra out as a traitor, was why breakfast murder reactions. And she was like, "You think that's weird because I'm consoling Larsa, a fellow housewife?" Like what? Like I think some of these things are so stupid. It's like, you're a traitor because you farted
Like,
the other
oh,
day
like-
and it smelled, and I found that sus. Like, what the
Colton not walking through the door, Rob's closest ally being the one who got eliminated. That would make him nervous,
Yeah.
even though as the traitor you know who's gonna die.
It didn't make sense.
That like made no sense. But
Candace's
anyway, we'll get to that
logic
later.
this episode.
So they do the challenge. Rob is going around and he's saying Candace's name.
Yeah.
Because she wrote his name down on the board. So he's freely saying her name. And Candace is going around and telling people, oh, it's a little weird. Rob's a little suspicious. You know, Rob might be a little suspicious.
Yeah.
So finally, they do have a sit down. Rob and Candace do have a sit down. And Candace is like, I think that you've been puppeteering Colton and you've been using, which is not true. That is not true. Rob has had no influence over any of Colton's attacks. He had nothing to do with Colton
here's
going
my
after
thing.
Donna.
Here's my thing. I wonder, though, how true that is, because I do think, though, there's an ongoing theory, and Lisa Rinna...
They would have shown it.
Lisa Rinna said it on Jeff Lewis, that there's a part of her head that
I
thinks
disagree
that,
with
is
this.
there a way that Rob might have went behind the scenes and told Colton some stuff? Or at least said
I don't
Lisa
think so.
to Colton
I don't
and
think
got
so.
Colton to say it. I think it's plausible.
Oh yeah, but I really don't think. I don't think Rob needed to do anything. I think Colton came into the game wanting to play as faithful on the attack always, and I think Rob saw that. They became friends, and he saw a perfect shield that if he just sticks with Colton, then Colton will target other people. That
I think it's plausible.
I don't think
though.
he manipulated.
I
them,
don't think
though.
it's out of the picture.
I genuinely don't think that Rob had any say, contributed anything to like Colton going after people until after he brought Lisa up.
Lisa,
I don't
yeah.
think he told him to bring Lisa up. I think he brought Lisa up, and when Rob after the Jam thing, I think Rob knew it was over,
Well, you
and
know
that there was
what?
no chance of him saving it.
These are important questions to ask at the reunion. Let's clear it up. Let's ask these
That's true.
questions.
That's true. I'm
That's
sure
why
they'll
it's
be
happening.
brought up at the reunion. Anyway, they have a sit down before the roundtable. Rob and Candace do have a sit down together, and they basically just talk about how they're not on the same page. And Rob's like, "Dude, this is just a game. He's like, there's nothing personal about this. Like, I want you to know this is just a game. And Candiace is like, yeah. He's like, Rob's like, it's a game called Traitors. And Candiace is like, yeah, and you're not a traitor. You're a snake. It's just so OD. It's so over freaking dramatic.
Can I be real? I thought
Like,
Candiace would have gone
she
way
takes
more
this-
harder at Rob.
I'm glad she didn't, because it would have just kept making her look bad.
Well, it made her look bad at the round table.
We get to the
'Cause
round table.
She did not need to bring up
We get
Rob's
to the round
name.
table. The first name that gets thrown out is Steven.
So weird. So weird. Steven
They
defended
talk
himself,
about
though.
Steven. Yeah, he did a good job defending himself. This is the first time he had to
Hold
do
on.
anything.
You know
this
who we're
season.
not
He did a good
talking
job.
about this episode? This person, Mark Ballas. Bring the content king.
Mark Ballot? Mark
Bring the
Ballas.
content king. You're not even in
No,
the
I like
show.
Mark.
Yeah, I don't
no,
think
he is. He's Mark Ballas is in the show. He's part of the Faithfuls crew.
just there's always just like these faithful.
He's in the show more than Stephen Colletti, because
easy
he's like,
murders, man. Like Mark Ballas was put on the
it's
show
like
to
the
be
crew of
murdered.
like Kristen, Eric, Mark, Tara, and Johnny. That's like the core
Yeah,
5.
but to me,
Faithfuls.
it's so
and
obvious
technically
that
Rob is like
it's
Rob
so-
and Colton were part of that group.
But it's
even
so
though Rob's a
obvious that
traitor.
Rob's a traitor, like compared to everybody else. Like to me, it's like, but these people don't know him.
It's actually interesting because Candiace is putting Rob's name out, to
which
people,
made
right?
her look terrible.
And it's interesting because there's a moment when Kristen is talking with, I believe it was Mark or
Yeah.
Eric, and I think it was Mark, and she was like, it is possible that Rob could be a traitor.
But then they walked
And
that
then she
back
goes,
no later in the episode.
No, he could never be a traitor.
They called him a good boy or something.
Literally in that same scene, Kristen goes, he's such a good guy. He could never be a traitor.
He could never
Literally
be a
in the
traitor.
same sentence.
He wouldn't be
They're
capable.
like,
yeah. I know.
they believe that Rob could never be a traitor.
You know, I will say, Candiace, Lisa, and Rob, they did a good
So
job
anyway,
keeping
It
the
comes
stupid.
out, Candiace.
They did a good job keeping the stupid people to the end. Should have left
The problem
Portia.
is that-
Should have left Portia in there. Portia would have been on episode 7
Yeah.
being like, "Yeah, I killed her."
Well, unfortunately, Ron punches with his facts and logic can't be beat. But
He had facts and
so
logic
basically
at the
what
round
happened-
table and was flamed week after week. I'll never get over that.
Colton has nothing,
And they eat it up.
absolutely nothing, and
Oh,
then he makes this long enough to get murdered. So, okay. Here's the thing, right? At the round table, Candiace and Rob start going at each other.
Mhm.
Candiace is she gets a little bit emotional, and her evidence is terrible. She says, well, Rob, you dropped your fork when you found out Colton died.
It's just like it made it so obvious.
And
that
Rob
she was a
goes,
traitor.
okay, well, first of all, it's weird that you're going after me. Second of all, the only evidence, you have no evidence.
Yeah.
Third of all, last week you told everyone that you put my name as a throwaway vote, and now you're targeting me,
Yeah.
which makes it seem like it wasn't a throwaway vote and you're trying to target me.
Very clear. This is very clear.
Why would you want to target me? Because I'm a faithful and you're a traitor?
Yeah.
And like, there's just nothing like the fact that Candiace like refused to vote for, and like she had a decent argument for her
Mhm.
not voting for Lisa or Natalie, but like she really should have just voted for Natalie
Mhm.
because honestly, like doing a throwaway vote against Rob and then targeting her, then targeting him was a terrible idea.
She did everything so wrong in this episode that she sent herself.
And she played everything so right up until the end.
She was doing
but
so
she
good.
just took Lisa getting taken out way too personally, and she just started digging her own grave.
It's that pressure thing, though. You're in a pressure cooker at a certain point where you're gonna boil over.
I'm appreciative that she didn't try to take Rob like down with him or say anything that would be like.
I think
Yeah.
she said enough to take him down if they were playing with smart people.
If okay, let's say Rob C is still in the game at this point, because I don't want to give myself too much credit because I don't know if I was in that situation, but I definitely would have clocked like the fact that she wrote his name down after he voted for Lisa, and then the fact that now she's gunning for him and he's gunning for her. That's textbook traitor on traitor.
Well, it's also different to watch the show than being in it because they don't know who the secret traitor was. Could have been Candiace, could have been Lisa Rinna, could.
True.
So in their minds, they're like, yeah, Donna was up in the turret with Lisa Rinna this entire time. You know?
That's true.
So,
But I feel like the sudden, like, if someone writes their name down as like I'm gonna write you down as the throwaway vote, and then they start targeting them,
yeah,
that seems like both of them
because
are
like
traitors.
Dorinda and Maura
Because
made up immediately. So
why would Candiace put so many like eggs in the basket
really
of trying
did.
to get Rob out?
she should have just kind of, yeah. If she
It's
stayed
like
a little
like
quiet,
Boston Rob was the first one to do it when he was like, I know for a fact that Bob TDQ is a traitor,
and if not, get rid of me the
and-
next week. Yeah.
Yeah, and obviously he could say that because he did know Bob was a traitor because he was a traitor as well.
I mean,
and it's like that kind of thing
It's
where it like
season 4, so we've seen a lot of the same thing over and over again.
yeah.
You'd have to pull out something really new to do a traitor on traitor, in my opinion. But for some reason, this is working. So
Yeah, I don't really know. I'm shocked that because I honestly was like, Rob's shit is sealed after this,
I
but
know.
no, not a single person sees it, which just shows the level of influence he has.
so
So after the round table, Candiace is at home. She says she's a traitor. She walks off, and Rob now has the opportunity to recruit. And who does he choose? Does he choose his lover in the house? Does he choose Stephen Coletti?
nope, he chooses a Magic Ears
chooses-
Eric Nom. What I will say is, I think it's a fantastic
this.
choice because Rob's gonna throw Eric under the bus, get him eliminated, and then he's gonna earn even more trust. Like it's gonna.
So here's
get
what's
to
gonna happen,
a
right?
point where the faithfuls are gonna say, "I think I trust all of. Like I think I trust you. I think I trust you. I think I trust you. I think I trust you." I
And
also
this is
think
why Eric Nom
Johnny's going home next week too.
Eric Nom. Now, I will say he could have chosen Eric Nom. He probably also could have chosen Mark Ballas for this role.
I also would throw Dorinda in there too.
Not Dorinda.
I think he could have chose Dorinda.
And here's why. The problem with Dorinda or Steven or someone who has that like mentality, that gaming mentality, even though I know she's a housewife, she has the gamer mentality. Yes, are they a strong ally? Yes. Eric Nom would not betray Rob.
Yeah.
Eric Nom will not sell Rob out. Dorinda, abso-fucking-lutely,
Yeah,
after knowing
yeah,
that he's a traitor
yeah.
and what he did to Lisa, would absolutely sell him out.
But
Absolutely.
I think once you're a traitor, there's that thing of, are you going to hold your same beliefs that you had when you were faithful, or are you going to play as a traitor?
Yeah, I'm interested to see how Eric adapts. I definitely think he'll take it. I'm interested to see how he adapts to the situation, but it is very like he's a great pick because he is such a faithful. Like he is such a faithful.
I also think that Eric, picking a faithful.
I get that
faithful is a great
Danielle,
idea.
like Danielle choosing Brittany was terrible solely for the fact that I know she wanted to win it with her, but Brittany and Danielle's connection, it's like this is why
I don't think that was a terrible
Rob could
pick.
not-
I just think that it's unfortunate
the only
voting
problem
went
is
that
that
way.
people had the ability to just say like, who would Danielle pick? Her closest friend, her closest ally.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, here's an example. Let's say hypothetically, they find out Rob's a traitor. If Rob picking Eric, if they find out Rob's a traitor, there's no connection to Eric.
You pick
Now let's say he
Maura.
picks Maura.
Yeah.
If they do somehow find out Rob's a traitor, they're probably going to get rid of Maura too, assuming that Rob would have recruited Maura.
That's why I was saying Dorinda though, because it would be another
But
housewife. And I don't know if
Dorinda and Steven are the ones who I think might, and Natalie, I would be worried about them betraying
maybe,
Rob.
or
Or seeing it beneficial to like throw him under the bus to buy themselves time. Eric and Mark Ballas and maybe Kristen would not do that.
my prediction is though that I think Johnny's getting banished next week.
Yeah, there's the problem
Tara
with Johnny
won't,
is
though.
Johnny is such a bad faithful, and he literally put all his eggs in Candiace's basket, and that's what happened with Ron and Donna. Like right now, obviously Tara is close with Johnny, like super close, but Johnny was really riding hard and like pushing for Candiace's stuff. And now that Candiace is a traitor, it makes Johnny look bad.
Johnny holds himself very well at these round tables though.
He does. I think Johnny could be banished. I think Natalie could be banished. I think Steven could be banished. One of those three is probably going to get
Natalie's
banished.
a banish. Natalie's not a kill. Natalie's a banish. for
No,
sure.
Natalie's a banish. If there's someone who can be banished still, Natalie and Johnny and Steven. Those are the three people I could see getting banished.
Yeah, and Tara.
And I'm honestly very
would be a
happy
kill.
because I love Eric Nom and I wanted him to win. I actually said that if any faithfuls would win, I would hope for like Eric Nom, Kristen, and
I like Tara
like
a
Tara.
lot. Yeah.
Eric, Nam, Kristen, and Tara would be like a nice, but obviously Eric no longer because he has fallen into the Traitors' treachery. It's funny that he like immediately assumed he got murdered when he saw the letter.
I know.
Like you can tell by his reaction.
And he was like, "This handwriting, it looks like."
I know this handwriting. It's Johnny's. I like how that they left that in because it's so stupid. How wrong he was.
We'll see what it looks like next week, but excitement. Any final words?
No, I don't think I have any final words. There's definitely a lot of good clips. We can choose a solid clip for the intro. I think.
Solid.
But this is a fire up. What are we at for time?
We're at 126 with some cutting to do.
But there's some cutting, like speeding up. So it's like
good.
an hour. That's a good solid episode.
It's
All right,
good.
fire.
So
all right, well, fire up. Can't wait for next week. And yeah,
sweet taters. Sweet taters.
Did you stop recording? I'm so hungry. I have to eat dinner still.